Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. So today's story time is going to be not as crazy as some of my other ones have been, but I still think this is a pretty crazy story. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get right into it. So this video is going to be about the time that I got catfished. Now, catfishing is where basically where someone pretends to be like if they're a male, they'll pretend to be a female and try to catfish like guys. Try to like get with guys. Kind of. I really don't really know what the point of catfishing is. But anyway, that's not important to like what other people do with catfishing. This is about me, time I got catfish. Anyway, let's get right into it. So this all takes place in eighth grade. Yes, this took place a long time ago. This back in eighth grade, middle school me, the last year of middle school. Now, many people know if they went to middle school with me and are probably watching this video. I was not a normal kid in middle school. I was a very weird kid, and many people will probably agree with me in the comments, or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just be like, maybe they're just watching this and be like, yeah, he was a weird kid. Anyway, um, so in eighth grade, I had gone through two relationships, and these two girls, I really liked them, and but unfortunately, things did not go the way that I wanted them to go, and I was super sad about it. I really like these girls. They were both great women that I really wanted to like spend the rest of my life with, either of them. But sadly, things did not go the way that they went, and I was super depressed and super sad about it. And I have this one friend. Now I'm not gonna use his real name, so we're just gonna call him Ethan. So we have Ethan, and Ethan saw that I was super sad about the girls, and he was like, "Hey man, I know we'll cheer you up." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I have this one girl that I'm friends with, and I can give you her Instagram, and I can set you up with her." And me being desperate, I'm like, "You know what? Why not? Give me the girl's Instagram." So he gives me the girl's Instagram, and I go home and I message her that same day with "Hey," and she responds with "Hey," and basically, long story short, we talk basically almost all night. We're just like I am just like immediately hooked. And many people may not know this about me, but I get attached to people very easily. People might actually know that, but yes, I get attached to people very easily. So obviously, I was very attached to this girl and really liked her. And the pictures that she had on there were like really they looked real. They looked like they were taken from the girl, and not like taken from some random website or something like that. Anyway, so I go to school the next day, and I'm just happy. I'm just having a I'm just like life is just going great because now I got this one girl I'm talking to. Um, I have great friends. Life's just going perfect. And I have this one friend, and I think he watches my videos now. And I'm sitting in class, and he's like, "Yo, dude, you know that girl you've been talking to?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Niley." Now that's not her real name, but we're gonna call her Niley. And I'm like, "Yeah, Niley. What about her?" And he's like, "Dude, have you actually like FaceTime this girl, or actually like, talk to her like through like a call?" And I'm like, "No, we've only texted." And he's like, "Are you sure she's a real girl?" And I'm like, "Dude, yes, yes, of course she's a real girl." And I show him the pictures, and he's like, "Yeah, but those could be taken from some random place." And I'm like, "I doubt it, dude. This girl is definitely real. Like, there's no doubt about it." And he's like, "All right, man. I'm just telling you. She could be fake. She could be not." And I didn't believe this man. I had the thought in my mind that yes, dude, that yes, this girl is real, and this girl really really likes me, and definitely is not fake. And I see the friend that gave me the Instagram then the next day, and he come up to me like at the start of class, and he's like, "Hey man, how's the girl?" And I'm like, "Dude, she's like amazing. Like, thank you for setting me up for her." And he's like, "No problem, dude. As long like I'm glad you're happy." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I really like this girl. Where is she from, by the way?" And he goes, "Oh, she's in Alaska." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, she's from Alaska." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Because I thought maybe this girl was like similar, was like like maybe like the same part, same like town we're in, or maybe like in another town that's really close. But no, she was from Alaska. And I'm like, oh, okay. So obviously now I'm thinking, okay, well, this obviously isn't going to work out with me and her because she lives in Alaska. But I was still determined, just talk this girl and make me feel better about the two breakups that I've been through. So I go home the next day and me and her are constantly texting. And I ask her if she wants to FaceTime. Like maybe we just like talk for a few hours. And she says, oh no, I'm busy right now. And I'm like, oh, do you want to FaceTime later? And she's like, oh, I'm going to be busy all day. And I'm like, what about tomorrow? And she's like, I don't know. We'll see. And I'm like, okay. And then I tell her goodnight. I say I love her. And she says she loves me too. And that's the end of that day. And I go to school the next day and I meet that friend again. I meet that other friend again that was telling me about like that was saying like she might be fake. And he's like, dude, I gotta tell you something. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, it's about the girl. And I'm like, dude, okay, listen, bro. I don't care what you have to say, dude. She's real. She really likes me. And he's like, did she ask to FaceTime the other day? Or no, did you ask to FaceTime the other day? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And he's like, and what'd she say? She said she was busy. She was gonna be busy all night, so we couldn't FaceTime. And he's like, and he's like, all right, dude, I can't hide this from you anymore. You know the guy that gave you the girl's Instagram? And I'm like, yeah, what about him? And he's like, well, there's no really easy way to say this, but that's her. That's who it is. He is the girl. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, you got catfished. I'm like, I didn't believe him at first. I was like, no, dude, you're lying right now. And he's like, no, dude, you can literally go tell him right now. Like he would literally admit that was him. And I'm like, all right, let's go ask him. So after class, I go and meet up with him with my other friend, and I'm like, hey Ethan, what's up? And he's like, what's up, man? And I'm like, so Niley. He's like, yeah, what about her? I'm like, is that you? And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're Niley. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, dude, don't do this right now. I know it's you. You're Niley. And he's like, how did you find out? And I point at my friend. I'm like, he told me. And he just gives him like a mean look. And I'm like, dude, why would you do that? Like, why would you catfish me? Like, why would you do that? Like I get I was sad over a relationship, but there was no reason to catfish me. And he's like, dude, listen, I was just trying to make you feel better because you look super sad about having these two breakups that I just thought maybe I would do this for you. And I'm like, dude, you know I get attached to people very, very easily. This is not what you were supposed to do. Like, I did not want you to do this. And he's like, listen, man, I just wanted you to feel better. So I thought maybe I could just pretend to be a girl for a while and just like make you a bit happy. And I'm like, dude, you know I would want to take this relationship to until it's like another level where we actually like meet up. And he's like, yeah, I know that. That's why I said you're from Alaska. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, listen, just don't ever do that again. Like, I don't want that. Like, don't ever do that to anybody. Like, that really hurt. I really like this girl, and I really want to take it to another level. And he's like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, dude, it's whatever. I don't even care. And then I walk away, and then my friend's like, yo, man, are you all right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It just makes me so, I don't even care at this point. I didn't even care at this point. I was like, it's whatever. And that's basically the end of it. Now, I have not talked to the guy. I have not talked to Ethan since. Like, I really don't know what happened to him. And to be honest, bro, I think that, like, I haven't talked to him since, and I am now a junior. So pretty much him catfishing me was basically the end of our friendship. So yeah, I haven't talked to him since. I don't know where he is right now. Hopefully he's doing good. Hopefully, he's not catfishing everybody. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Moral of the story is, well, I was not in the wrong here. Moral of the story is don't catfish people. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.
Looking up and I'm like, what's up? They leave me out for the dead and now they know they're fucked. All my texts are unread, that's how I know she's done. My life changed in a flash, all my friends gone, my friends gone.